I'm going to call the Committee on Government Operations to order. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Each member is acknowledging that they are attending the meeting via Zoom and that they are located in Wayne County, Michigan, unless otherwise stated when I call your name. Commissioner Kniezek?
Here.
Commissioner Clark-Coleman?
Here.
Commissioner Basham?
Here.
Commissioner Killeen?
Right here.
Chair Dobb?
Here.
You have a quorum present.
Thank you. Next item.
B, Chairwoman's remarks.
I have, well, actually, I do have one. So for our next meeting on June 9th, we will be having a discussion on the emergency procurement ordinance. So please join us for that. And that's all I have. Next item, please.
C, approval of the May 12th, 2021 meeting minutes.
Move approval, Madam Chair.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion passes. Next item, please.
D, unfinished business. There is none listed.
Next item.
Item 1, under new business, requesting Commission approval of Amendment 1 to a 4-year contract with a 1-year option to renew with Data Consulting Group.
All right. Do we have any questions from committee members on this item? Okay. All right. Is there anyone from the administration who would like to just give a brief explanation of this contract?
Madam Chair, this is Mary Carr. I don't think anybody's there, and I just emailed them to tell them that their contracts are on there, so hopefully they can respond back right away.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, well, hearing none, can we get a motion, please?
Move approval, Madam Chair. Support.
All right, it's been moved by Commissioner Killeen, supported by Commissioner Basham. Madam Clerk, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Kniezek?
Yes.
Commissioner Clark-Coleman?
Yes.
Madam Clerk, are you still there? We can't hear you.
I can jump in. So Commissioner Kniezek and Clark-Coleman both voted yes. Commissioner Basham?
Yes.
Commissioner Killeen?
Aye.
And Committee Chair Dobb?
Yes. Motion passes. Next item, please.
Item 2, requesting Commission approval of Amendment number 1 to a 3-year comparable source contract with Mad Dog Technology.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Killeen?
Madam Chair, I well, like with the last one on the ERP here, when was the last time the Commission got like, and I don't know, in this committee or somewhere else, like a formal, here's where we're at with it, right? We keep approving piece by piece, extending this, bringing that in, you know, getting this ERP up and running is of tremendous interest to all. When was the last time we got like a formal, here's where we're at with it, here's what's left to do? So we have that kind of picture, not just the contract by contract.
Well, yes, Joe says like it's been a while. I know that there was supposed to about a month ago, they were supposed to come in and there was a scheduling issue. So I think with Commissioner Dobb, I think that's going to be rescheduled at some point soon, I believe.
Okay. So, Mr. Slezak, was that for this committee we were trying to schedule it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. I guess we'll get there. Thank you.
And Miss Loretta Roundtree, she's not here, is she?
I don't believe she is. I had sent this agenda to her and Huey Newsom to point out that these 2 items were on the agenda. So
yeah, I don't see her on the meeting.
I think she's trying to sign in. And also on Commissioner Killeen's question, I do have a spreadsheet it's a living spreadsheet, but I can send over a PDF version I received it maybe a couple of weeks ago. And I can email that out.
Yeah, that would be great to have, but that's not a substitute for having a more formal presentation. It'd be great to have ahead of a presentation so we can follow it, but not substituting for a presentation. So yes, I'd love to have it.
Okay, I will send that out this afternoon after today's meeting.
Thanks. Yeah, it'd be a good reminder that we got to have a presentation.
Okay, and I will follow up with Loretta to see if she's signing in.
Madam Chair? Hi,
Yes.
Andrew Kandribas here, Madam Chair. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I contacted CFO. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I think my internet's not doing well.
I can
Anyway,
hear
Huey Newsome, I contacted Huey Newsome. He should be logging on here in a second.
Okay. Okay. Well, we will definitely get a meeting together to go over where we're at with the ERP system.
Madam Chair, this is Mark.
Yes.
Just as a reminder, we're going to be starting budget hearings soon, and that is always a part of the presentations and budget hearing. I know that the last number was approximately $30 million for the totality of the project, and we were spending in the range of $7 to $9 million per year. So we do expect a full accounting of where we're at and where we expect to go for that within the next several months. I don't know if that's soon enough for Commissioner Killeen, but it is always part of the presentation during the budget hearing process.
Commissioner Killeen?
Well, I was just about to send Mr. Anabo a little note in the message. I think the preference is in committee as a freestanding. There's a lot of things that go on in the budget hearings, and this is only one part of it. So that's still my preference, is to do it at committee. It'll get lost in the budget hearings.
No, I don't disagree, sir. I was just suggesting that I know that they're putting the numbers together, and that the number was always in the range of about $30 million. I believe, my understanding, it has increased slightly, but I don't know if it's
well, and I don't want to prolong this, Mr. Abbo, because I want to move on. I'm going to move to approve this item, or I just did. But
wait, hold it. Huey is on the line.
Yes. I don't think we, oh, here we go. Okay, we do have, I was going to say, I don't think we have a clerk, but is Madam Clerk, are you with us now?
Okay, I'm back. I'm not sure why, but Zoom kicked me out and would not let me back in.
All right. Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties. So if everyone could just hold on just one moment. We have a couple people in the waiting room who need to get in. Also, if you're not speaking, please put yourself on mute. There's a little bit of background noises. Thank you.
Everyone see the screen again?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good to have you back. Thank you.
Okay, where are we? I know I was off.
Still on item number 2. Is Mr. Newsome, are you with us now?
Yes, apologies, Chairwoman Dobb. I am.
That's okay. And I'm sorry for having you be in the waiting room. We were without a clerk for a few moments, and we were just having some difficulties. Commissioner Killeen, do you want to repeat your question for Mr. Newsome? Oh, now you're on mute.
Told me to go on mute, so I did. And I'm going to go back. I think we need, not today, but a separate presentation. And it's not just about the money, where we're at. It's also the contracts and the timeline and what we can expect. And I still think we should do that in committee and not during the budget hearings. And I guess since we had tried to arrange that a month or so ago, we should do that. I think it clogs things up at budget hearings to try to do a presentation on a $30 million project. But it's not just the money, it's where we're at, what's the timeline, when do we think it's going to, all of that being said, Madam Chair, I move number 2 for approval.
All right, we have a motion for item number 2 for approval. Do we have support?
Support.
Okay, it's been moved by Commissioner Killeen, supported by Commissioner Basham. Madam Clerk, roll call vote, please. Oh, is she still here?
She just texted saying that Zoom kicked her out. So
okay.
Joe, please step in.
Yep. So roll call, Commissioner Kniezek.
Yes.
Commissioner Clark Coleman.
Yes.
Commissioner Basham.
Yes.
Commissioner Killeen.
Aye.
And Committee Chair Daub.
Yes. Motion passes.
Motion passes. Now we're on to item 3. Even though we can't see it on the screen, it's requesting Commission approval of modification number 4 to a 2-year contract with a 1-year option to renew with Dickinson Wright PLLC.
Thank you. Is anyone here from Dickinson Wright?
Chairwoman, this is Cheryl Jordan, Deputy Corporation Counsel. I don't believe anybody from Dickinson is here, but I'm here to speak on this contract.
Okay, thank you. Can you just give us a brief explanation of this modification and the need for it?
Sure. This contract is a legal services contract that's a little bit unique in that it's one of the only ones that the Department of Corporation Counsel keeps on its own for an as-needed basis for Internal Revenue Code federal tax questions. Typically, we get outside legal services contracts, if we're being sued and we need someone to defend us, or if we've got a specific contract we want them to negotiate, or bond counsel or something like that. This one's pretty low dollar and not very often used, but we like to have it there just in case. We don't have anyone on staff that has expertise in Internal Revenue Code as far as in-house counsel in our department. So as you'll see, it's not a high dollar contract. And if there's any history behind the contract there in your package, you'll see that we only use a couple $1,000s a year typically. But we do like to have it, and they've done us very well in being on call, as we need it consultation.
Okay, great. And this modification is not retroactive, is that correct?
I don't believe it is.
Okay.
No, it is not retroactive because it's the terms stayed the same and the money is currently below $55,000.
Wonderful. Any commissioners have any questions or discussion? Okay, can I get a motion, please?
So moved.
Support.
It's been moved by Commissioner Clark Coleman, supported by Commissioner Basham. Mr. Clerk, will you please call the roll for a vote?
Commissioner Kniezek?
Yes.
Commissioner Clark Coleman?
Yes.
Commissioner Basham?
Yes.
Commissioner Killeen?
Aye.
And Committee Chair Daub?
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. And the next item, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
Okay, I have none.
And the next item is public comments, though I don't have the ability to unmute everybody, but public comments is now.
Okay, if anyone from the public would like to make a comment, please unmute yourself, and you have 2 minutes to address the Committee on Government Operations. If there's anyone from the public who wishes to make a comment, please unmute yourself and you can speak at this time. And last call, public comments, just please unmute your line and you can speak. All right, hearing none. Next item, please.
Adjournment.
Can I get a motion for adjournment?
Make the motion.
Support.
All right, it's been moved and supported. All those in favor to adjourn?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you, and thanks for hanging with us through the technical difficulties. Have a good afternoon.
You too, Madam Chair.